Imagine holding a tiny coin in your hand. It's small, lightweight, and many people might not even bother picking it up from the ground. But what if I told you that this tiny coin carries a story about a nation, its heroes, and its economic journey? Today we are exploring the fascinating story of the Philippine 10 Sentimo coin. At first glance, it might look like an ordinary coin from everyday circulation in the Philippines. But when collectors take a closer look, they discover something much more interesting. Because sometimes, the smallest coins hold the biggest stories. And in rare cases, they can even become valuable collector items. So today, we are going to uncover the history behind this coin, the hero featured on it, the design and hidden details, why collectors are starting to notice it, and whether this simple coin could ever become valuable. Let's begin the journey. The birth of the coin. The 2015 10 Sentimo coin was issued by the Bangko Sentral in Pilipinas, the official central bank responsible for producing the country's currency. This coin is part of the new generation currency coin series, a series introduced to modernize the Philippine monetary system. For decades, the Philippines had different coin designs and series circulating at the same time. This created confusion. Some coins looked outdated, while others were hard to recognize. So the Bangko Sentral in Pilipinas decided to redesign the coins. The goal was simple: create coins that were modern, secure, and easy to recognize. The result was the new generation coin series, which included several denominations. One of the smallest but most important coins in that series was the 10 Sentimo coin. Although its value is small, it still plays a role in everyday transactions. And for collectors, its design and history make it interesting. The hero on the coin. On the front side of the coin, you will find the portrait of a famous Filipino hero. His name is Apolinario Mabini. Mabini is one of the most respected intellectual leaders in Philippine history. He was known as the brains of the revolution. Despite being paralyzed from the waist down due to illness, Mabini became one of the strongest voices for Philippine independence. He served as the first prime minister of the revolutionary government. He also advised the revolutionary leader Emilio Aguinaldo. Mabini believed deeply in freedom, justice, and national unity. His writings inspired many Filipinos during the struggle against colonial rule. Because of his contributions, his image was chosen to represent wisdom, intellect, and patriotism on the 10 Sentimo coin. So every time someone holds this small coin, they are actually holding a tribute to one of the country's greatest thinkers. The coin design. Now let's look at the design details. The obverse side of the coin features the portrait of Apolinario Mabini, the inscription Republica in Pilipinas, the year of minting. The reverse side of the coin displays the official seal of the Bangko Sentral in Pilipinas. This seal represents the authority of the central bank and the stability of the nation's financial system. The coin is made from plated steel, which makes it durable and resistant to corrosion. Its small size makes it lightweight and easy to carry, but its design still carries symbolic meaning. Even the smallest denomination reflects the nation's identity. Why small coins matter? Some people might think coins like the 10 Sentimo are not important anymore. After all, inflation has reduced the purchasing power of small denominations. In many places, people even ignore small coins. But coins like this still play an important role. They allow exact pricing. They help maintain the structure of the currency system. And most importantly, they preserve national heritage. Coins are like tiny pieces of history. Each one tells a story about the time it was created. That is why collectors all over the world search for coins that others overlook. Because sometimes, those forgotten coins become rare treasures. Collectors and hidden value. Coin collecting is one of the oldest hobbies in the world. Collectors often look for specific things: rare minting years, low production numbers, error coins, perfect condition coins. The 2015 10 Sentimo coin was produced in large numbers, so most coins from this year are not extremely valuable. However, collectors are always searching for special varieties or mint errors. For example, coins with off-center designs, double strikes, metal errors, or unusual mint marks. When these rare mistakes occur during production, collectors become very interested, because error coins can become surprisingly valuable. Some modern coins that originally had almost no value have later sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So while the average 2015 10 Sentimo coin may only be worth its face value, rare variations could attract attention from collectors. Condition is everything. Another factor that determines a coin's value is its condition. Coins are graded based on how well they have been preserved. Collectors use grading terms like good, fine, extremely fine, uncirculated. A coin that has never been used in circulation is called uncirculated. These coins still have their original shine and sharp details. Uncirculated coins are often much more desirable for collectors. So if someone happens to have a 2015 10 Sentimo coin that has never been circulated, it could be more interesting to collectors than a worn coin. The future value of modern coins. Modern coins sometimes become valuable many years later. This happens when collectors begin searching for coins from a particular era. Sometimes coins become rare simply because most of them were lost, melted, or damaged over time. Other times, collectors suddenly discover an unusual minting variety. When that happens, prices can increase quickly. While the 2015 10 Sentimo coin is still relatively common today, the future of coin collecting is unpredictable. What seems ordinary today could become desirable tomorrow. That is why collectors often keep coins from different years, because you never know which one might become rare. The cultural importance of Philippine coins. Coins in the Philippines often feature important historical figures. These figures remind citizens of their national identity and struggle for independence. By placing heroes like Apolinario Mabini on coins, the country ensures that history remains visible in everyday life. Every time a coin changes hands, it carries a story from the past. This connection between currency and culture makes coins more than just money. They become symbols of national pride. Could this coin become rare? This is one of the most common questions collectors ask. Could the 2015 10 Sentimo coin ever become rare? The answer is possibly. But rarity depends on several factors. How many coins were minted? How many survived in good condition? Whether collectors start demanding them. If one day collectors begin focusing on the early new generation coin series, coins like the 2015 10 Sentimo might become more desirable. But for now, its real value lies in its story and historical meaning. Final thoughts. The Philippine 10 Sentimo coin may be one of the smallest coins in circulation, but behind its simple design lies a powerful story. A story about national heroes, a story about economic change, and a story about how even the smallest objects can hold deep historical meaning. So the next time you see a tiny coin on the ground, don't ignore it. Take a closer look, because sometimes the smallest coins carry the biggest stories. And who knows, you might even be holding a future collector's item.